Hello, it's James Hartigan with Joe Stapleton.
Hello, my humbug babies.
Yes, Merry Christmas, everyone. 'Tis that time of the year, and in honour of the festive season, and in honour of all the places in the world right now that have snow, we have a compilation of hands involving the snowmen's Num Num. That's right, pocket eights are the order of the day, as are big pots. And Joe, we're going to start with a hand from the big game. Pots were always big on the big game, right?
It's right in the title of the show. 200, 400, big enough for you?
Yeah, it's a huge raising war between Lex Veldhuis and Vanessa Rousso. Here's how it went down.
Vanessa,
40.
pocket eights.
Things could get pretty interesting here as everyone's got a bona fide hand. Looks like Vanessa's thinking about a squeeze, but I'm not sure how many of these maniacs are actually going to fold.
Raise pot, whatever that is.
So call 12, then 24, 48.
66 more.
66 more.
I got it before you did. What? What? Hey, hey, hey. I counted up before he did. What does that get me?
Vanessa raises to 7,800.
What's the cheesy line? Like that in a buck will get you a cup of coffee, I think is the line, right?
I don't know about coffee, but Vanessa has juiced this pot out of position.
No, it's better by just showing how inane this whole awesome spot is.
Daniel, take your time calling there, pal.
He was getting about 3 to 1 on his money.
Now Scott.
Now that Daniel's called, Scott's getting 4 to 1 on his money.
66 more.
That's correct, sir.
Scott calls.
As more players call, the pot odds continue to improve. 5 to 1 now for Todd.
Do a hero play right here.
What's that?
He
Pretty
folds.
much exactly what I was going for.
Todd knows he's unlikely to be ahead.
I'll say after.
Lex with his sixes is certainly getting the right price.
I'll pot.
What are you doing now?
I'm potting. He's fine.
Oh, really?
It puts them all in.
Lex re-raises to nearly 41,000.
Lex is trying to collect any dead money that might be out there, and if he gets called, there's always the chance he'll win the hand.
Okay, so what's in the pot right now? Like, should I call?
What do you mean?
If I were to raise, like in other words, what would be the
It would
raised
basically
pot
put
right
you
now?
all in.
You got a raised pot?
Yeah.
It would basically put you all in.
139.8.
That wouldn't put me all in. I had 210 before, 220 before then. Yeah.
I don't think people are gonna play a flop when you make it 139. you'd be surprised what I'd do.
Lex is trying to get some protection, and Scott's angling to be able to see a flop. Vanessa's trying to figure out what hands Lex would cold call shove with.
Repot.
Vanessa pots it. Daniel folds.
You said you had like 215.
Something like that before the hand.
They did send in the cooler. They called it in.
I think Scott's posturing a bit. Don't think he can really call or raise. He might be just trying to make Vanessa and Lex sweat for the fun of it.
So nonchalant. I couldn't have been happier to snap you off. It's really, really, really nonchalant.
Scott folds. And Lex is in for the rest of
Do we
his.
show? I mean, do we have to show? Yeah, show.
Hold on a second there, buddy. This is a cash game, and Lex doesn't have to show till the end if he doesn't want to.
What?
Gotta give Vanessa credit. She made the right read and made the right move to isolate Lex, and now she's in a great spot to bust him and win a huge pot.
Lex is all in as it's pair versus pair. Queen 7 Jack.
I flopped the joint. Dang. Had a feeling, too.
Daniel would have flopped the ace high flush.
The nuts. The absolute nuts.
Wow.
It's an amazing spot.
Spade will be no help to Lex. Vanessa's got him nutted.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying as it turned out.
Lex is dead to a 6.
Oh, I would have had the nuts.
The turn gives Vanessa a set and a pot worth nearly 100 grand. And a meaningless 3 on the river.
Our next hand is also from the big game. Tony G was on this show a lot, right?
Oh, so many times, and thank goodness he was, because he is entertaining every single time.
2 things you need to know here. This hand involves the snowmen's, Num Num, obviously. That's the theme of this. The second thing you need to know is that Tony is on tilt.
8 for Seaver.
Including Tony G in the big blind, there's 3 players with money in this pot so far. There's about to be 4. Scott could be considering a re-raise.
Nope, just a call.
Could be getting out of line, no.
Brunson
It's a
folds.
good time for me to get out of line.
Every time is a good time for you to get out of line.
Folds to Tony, who's suited and calls.
Tony stays perfectly in line. I don't see Vanessa folding. She might be thinking about a squeeze to see if she can take it down pre-flop.
There's a call.
She probably figures that a squeeze wouldn't get many of these maniacs to fold.
So 4 to the flop. 8 tray 7.
Scott Sievers flopped the best hand with 3/8.
Tony has fired 4,000. Vanessa folds.
Tony's semi-bluffing his flush draw.
Daniel with middle pair.
Daniel knows Tony could have anything. He's not likely to fold second pair on this board to 1 bet.
There's a call.
After a bet and a call, Scott knows there are a lot of cards he wouldn't like to see at the turn.
Looks like a raise.
I'm all in.
Daniel's out.
I call.
Scott
Wah
calls.
wah wee wah.
That's bad.
You got flush draw there.
However many times you want to run it is fine by
once.
me. Once is fine by me.
3/8. Flush draw.
Thank you, Daniel.
That's nice. Good luck, Olin.
Ouch. Harsh.
A spade is coming for sure. The board might pair, but there's like no way. You're so due to hit a flush. You're so due to hit a flush. It's unreal.
I haven't hit one. I'm happy to go home.
Actually, Scott Seaver is the one that's all in right now.
Tony, I really do like you, but I got to admit I'm rooting for myself.
I want a spade to come. Nothing personal.
No, that is something personal.
No, I don't really care about you and your money. You have plenty.
No, that's a different way. I didn't say personal towards me. It is personal.
So Tony's going to need to hit a spade or running straight cards.
The turn, a 9.
Nope. Now you need a 6. That'd be much better.
6 would be much better. Lots of outs. Come on, dear, let's do it one time.
I don't know. Us kids on the internet talk about too many outs syndrome. When you pick up this many outs on the turn, never hit. You need to be like cut down to 2 outs going into the river to hit it.
I believe you.
Yeah, I know. Believe it.
Possible.
It's science.
It's not impossible.
It's mathematical fact. This is a classic too many outs syndrome right here.
Truth be told, Tony's only picked up 1 more out.
The river's the 3 of diamonds.
Too easy. She's consistent.
Joe, would you like to see more Tony G?
Absolutely. I wouldn't mind if he came down my chimney, to be perfectly honest.
A chance for Mr. G to redeem himself as he takes on Daniel Negreanu.
Tony, pocket pair, raises. Houston folds.
Big bet.
So
Big
this
bet.
is consistent.
Daniel calls.
We know this hand is right in Daniel's wheelhouse.
4, 7, 10. Bottom 2 pair for Daniel.
Great flop for Daniel because it's pretty safe looking for 2/8.
He checks. Tony fires 4,000 with his pair. Daniel repops to 14 grand.
It's a straight up value raise from Daniel, knowing Tony hates folding the flop with any piece.
And Tony quickly calls. The turn, 10 of diamonds, giving Tony the lead.
Dirty card for Daniel, who just got counterfeited.
Daniel checks. And Tony checks. Deuce of clubs on the river. Daniel checks. Tony bets 25,000.
I flopped 2 pair.
Still could be good. I mean,
We know it's not 10-7.
No, I had the other 2 pair.
Well, we kind of figured that out.
I could be value bidding like ace jack here.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I guess that makes me have to do what I gotta do. Oh, Tony G.
You know best, Daniel. You always.
I don't know what to do here, honestly. I'm annoyed that 10 came.
I'm annoyed too.
I was ready to.
I did keep it friendly on the turn with you. I gave you a chance.
You don't have a 10. You've got to be betting a 10. So he has to bet a 10 on. What the heck? I can't figure it out. Here, take it.
Daniel calls.
Let me take it. Oh, geez, got it.
8. Sick. Nice hand.
Daniel with a frustration call there.
And last but by no means least, we have Barry Greenstein. Barry finds himself with the 8s, and look what happens here. Remember, this is on the bubble.
He's going to have to change the name of his book.
Barry all in and at risk, called by Brian Potashnik.
So we have an all-in and a call in the main event on table 6. Our all-in player is Barry Greenstein with pocket 8s, and he has been called by Brian with pocket aces.
The bear is way behind. This could be the hand that bursts the bubble. Everyone wants to capture the moment.
Everyone's rooting against him.
The flop is King 6-4.
Barry down to 10% equity.
And the turn count is 3 of earth.
Barry needs an 8 on the river or the bubble bursts.
And the river count. The river is an 8. So we have a double up.
Time to write a new book. Oh, the bad beat alarm is working.
Barry! You got what you wanted. I thought it was the only hand I would have played against, Joe.
And that is your lot, ladies and gentlemen. Merry Christmas. Num num. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more.